Welcome to BERT'S TV channel. In this video we will talk about diabetes and 10 tips for a healthy diet with diabetes. What is diabetes? Diabetes is a disease that occurs when your blood glucose, also called blood sugar, is too high. Blood glucose is your main source of energy and comes from the food you eat. Insulin, a hormone made by the pancreas, helps glucose from food get into your cells to be used for energy. Sometimes your body doesn't make enough or any insulin or doesn't use insulin well. Glucose then stays in your blood and doesn't reach your cells. Over time, having too much glucose in your blood can cause health problems. Although diabetes has no cure, you can take steps to manage your diabetes and stay healthy. Here are 10 tips to revolutionize the lifestyle of a diabetic patient. Tip number 1. 3 meals and 3 snacks per day. Your everyday food consumption should be distributed across 3 major meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and 3 healthy snacks in between meals to resist hunger pangs. The quantity of snacks should not be equal to any of the 3 meals, rather it should be fewer portions. A healthy bedtime snack helps a diabetic patient to overcome midnight or early morning hypoglycemia, low blood sugar level. Tip number 2. Consume more of the complex carbohydrates. Complex CHO, carbohydrates, is significantly better than simple CHO. As simple CHO sugar, honey, jaggery, sweets, chocolates, muffins, fruit juice, carbonated beverages, plain rice, maida, sabudana, or tapioca, etc., does not contain any fibers, so absorption is fast, leading to a spike in blood sugar level. In comparison, foods with complex CHO are fiber-rich wheat, fruits with skin and pulp, rice with vegetables, salads, any kind of vegetables, wheat bread, wheat noodles, wheat pasta, thereby digestion and absorption period are longer than usual. Tip number 3. Reduce added sugar. We love sugar in our foods, and it's difficult to resist or cut down sugar and sugar variants at the beginning. Therefore, practical substitutes of sugar are a good starting point. For example, low sugar or sugar-labeled drinks, zero-calorie energy drinks, coconut water, plain milk, buttermilk, different types of flavored tea, and coffee without refined and natural sugar added, and cut fruits with skin are healthy substitutes for sugar. Moreover, consumption of low or zero-calorie sweeteners, artificial sweeteners, moderates our blood glucose levels and body weight. Most of the sweeteners available in the stores may harm more than do good to our body. Comparatively, stevia leaves as a sweetener are safer to switch to. In the case of diabetes treatment, there are few conditions of hypoglycemia where sugary drinks can be used in moderation for treatment. For this special case, it is important not to cut down sugar intake as part of your diabetes management. However, if there is prolonged hypoglycemia, low blood sugar level, consult with your doctor and diabetes management team on the diet plan. Tip number 4. Eat good quality and quantity of protein. The Indian diet lacks both quality and quantity of protein. It is advised to have a sizable portion of first-class protein such as lean meat, eggs, chicken, fish, etc. in your diet if you are non-vegetarian. However, a vegetarian plate must have protein from plant and dairy sources such as broccoli, homemade paneer, low-fat cheese, different pulses and legumes, soybeans, mushrooms, tofu. Tip number 5. Healthier fat eases your blood flow. Fat generates energy in our bodies. Vitamins and minerals are absorbed in our body with the help of fat molecules to provide us with energy and immunity strength. Are you aware that there are different types of fats that positively or negatively impact our health? Daily cooking oil, rice bran oil, sunflower oil, sesame oil, canola oil, soya oil, corn oil, olive oil, unsalted nuts, seeds, avocados, oily fish are sources of healthy fats providing for good cholesterol in our body. In contrast, saturated fats increase the amount of bad cholesterol in the blood, thereby causing heart ailments and arterial blockage. Found primarily in animal products and processed foods like red and processed meat, ghee, butter, banaspati, mayonnaise, biscuits, cakes, pies, and pastries. A lifelong fit tip would be cut down on using oils in general for cooking. Instead, try to grill, steam, or bake foods. Tip number 6. Fulfill your daily dairy consumption. Dairy products such as curd, cheese, milk, buttermilk, or homemade paneer are enough to meet the daily dietary calcium intake for your body. When it comes to a diabetic patient, his or her average daily dairy product consumption should be 500. Tip number 7. Fiber creates magic with your blood sugar. Fiber has a key role in diabetic diet management to suppress blood sugar levels. When it comes to a diabetic person, his or her average daily dietary fiber requirement is 25 to 35 grams from normal consumed food, excluding any supplements. The best sources of dietary fiber are raw and cooked vegetables, whole fruits with pulp and whole grains, and legumes. Thus, vegetable or lightly cooked leafy vegetables across 3 major meals with whole fruits for snacks can provide an adequate amount of fiber in your diet. Tip number 8. Light and tasty snacks are a smart choice. We all love tasty snacks, but one should always select snacks that are not only tasty, but also healthy at the same time. For example, low-fat yogurts, unsalted nuts, almonds and walnuts, flax/pumpkin seeds, fruits and vegetables, sprout salads, macana, lotus seeds, instead of fried crisps, potato or banana chips, biscuits, and chocolates. Portion size is sacrosanct and needs our self-control. Therefore, the snacks portion should be little as compared to your basic meals. Tip number 9. Consume alcohol responsibly. Alcohol has a high calorific value, so drinking in moderation is recommended to lose body weight. Hence, restrict your alcohol consumption to a maximum of 1 ounce per week. Guard your urge to binge drinking and practice surviving for several days a week without consuming alcohol. If you are administered with insulin dose and/or periodic diabetes medications, avoid alcohol on an empty stomach as it may lead to a serious condition of hypoglycemia. Instead, you may consume alcohol, always in moderation, either during dinner or after dinner. Tip number 10. The body is water, so keep yourself hydrated. Generally, water is never considered as a nutrient in our diet. Did you know that up to 60% of the human adult body is water? Our body uses water to nourish all its cells, organs, and tissues. Water is depleted from our body through various actions, including involuntary functions like breathing, sweating, and digestion. Drinking water can be practiced throughout the daylight hours, however, water should be consumed before major meals. Additionally, there should be a time interval after a meal to recommence drinking water. Hence, it is pertinent to rehydrate ourselves by drinking enough water, non-sugar fluids, and eating foods that contain natural water or freshly squeezed juices along with pulp, instead of packaged or processed juices, as it helps lower our body temperature and systematically maintains other body functions. What causes diabetes? Type 1 and type 2 diabetes may have similar names, but they are different diseases with unique causes. Causes of type 1 diabetes. The body's immune system is responsible for fighting off foreign invaders, such as harmful viruses and bacteria. In people with type 1 diabetes, the immune system mistakes the body's own healthy cells for foreign invaders. The immune system attacks and destroys the insulin-producing beta cells in the pancreas. After these beta cells are destroyed, the body is unable to produce insulin. Researchers don't know why the immune system sometimes attacks the body's own cells. It may have something to do with genetic and environmental factors, such as exposure to viruses. Research into autoimmune diseases is ongoing. Causes of type 2 diabetes. People with type 2 diabetes have insulin resistance. The body still produces insulin, but it's unable to use it effectively. Researchers aren't sure why some people become insulin resistant and others don't, but several lifestyle factors may contribute, including being inactive and carrying excess weight. Other genetic and environmental factors may also play a role. When you develop type 2 diabetes, your pancreas will try to compensate by producing more insulin. Because your body is unable to effectively use insulin, glucose will accumulate in your bloodstream. Please subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon for more videos. That was all about the video. See you soon. Goodbye.